We continue our panel discussion with 4 local teens who say social media has changed their lives. I asked them about the pressures to keep up with others and the impact it has on their self-esteem when they compare themselves to classmates. I know a lot of you guys that use social, posts and whatnot for your school, but you're also posting personal stuff as well, and that's what a lot of people are posting. They may be posting their cute outfit or their new hairdo or the fun thing that they're up to. Do you ever feel pressure to keep up with others when it comes to social media?
Yes and no. A lot of times personally, I don't post a lot. I always see like, oh, this person's this place, or oh, this person's doing this, and that's always cool for me. I know a lot of people have kind of like the fear of missing out type of thing. For me, that's never like been a huge deal, but when I'm, like away on vacation or out doing something with my friends, I don't always post, but sometimes I do, just for fun. I do feel the pressure, but it doesn't bother me.
So that's a guy's perspective, and I'd be interested in hearing from the ladies. What about you guys? Do you feel the pressure to keep up? And also, how does it impact your self-esteem?
Okay, I guess when I was younger, when Instagram first came out, that was huge. Like, I felt like, I think I bought like 2 waterproof cases to get like the perfect underwater picture because all my girlfriends were doing it. And over time, I've kind of lost that interest. I'm like, I'm gonna post what I feel like posting because, at the end of the day, it's my Instagram. So, I try to post more creative stuff. But yeah, there was at the beginning when it first came out, that was definitely all I felt was the pressure to keep up with my peers. Yeah.
Do you mind if I add in?
Yeah, please do.
I definitely know what she's talking about. So I think it's our norm nowadays. You just think, oh, well, I look cute today, so why don't I take a picture and post it on Instagram? Oh, well, she looks pretty today, so I think I should look pretty today. I think it's just a type of thing where you just have to go off what everybody thinks, and I definitely don't personally like that. I believe that you should post when you want to, that type of thing.
But do you find yourself ever maybe comparing yourself to other people and their life and how they look and what they're posting?
All of the time, basically, yeah. But I've gotten better recently about the reason I don't post a lot personally is because I feel like I can't compare to a lot of the other stuff. I can't compare to just certain things that other people are posting, like like the way they look or something like that. And for me, to overcome that, I just do it. Like I just post, even if it's just a picture of me, like while we were on vacation this summer, I just posted it, and that became like my most liked photo that I've ever had. Even though I was like, that's the one that I would never post. My cousin was like, post that, like that looks good, and I was like, no, you're crazy. And I guess she wasn't crazy, I don't know, but it's just really weird. I guess I don't understand a lot of that. I just have never posted before like that, and so now I'm more open to just whatever, I mean.
So did it make you feel a little insecure maybe in that moment?
Not in that moment. It was actually kind of the opposite of like, okay, like I guess that's kind of my clarity moment of like, okay, I guess it really doesn't matter, because I never really cared like what people thought about me, but it was more of like I cared about what I thought of myself. And once I have kind of realized that people aren't thinking about me the way that I think they're thinking about me, now no one's stalking my social media like I thought they were, type of thing. And so now I'm just more freely about that. So
do you feel like when you start to get more likes and comments and shares that it's some sort of validation in some way?
Not necessarily. I think it's another sign that like these people want to keep up with me sometimes too, just as I want to keep up with them. And I only post stuff that I care about, and I'm not worried about is someone else going to like this on the other side. It's something I care about, and that's the reason I have social media, is to share what I'm passionate about and what I'm interested in. And so those likes just are a number. It doesn't necessarily show anything. Or anything like that.
Do you ever hear other kids, other students talking about that in that way? That maybe they do,
Yes.
Yes.
you know, they feel the opposite?
And I know for some it's really important to them that they have those, and if that makes them feel better about themselves, then that's great. That's what they need to that. And so I have several friends, and that boosts them up every day. That'll make them smile and have a good day. And I love to comment on their things because I know that's going to give them a smile and make them happy. And so just things like that.
Social media use and overuse, it's been linked to mental health issues, depression, anxiety. Does that worry you in any way, and are you surprised by that?
Definitely, I am worried about that, but am I surprised? No, not necessarily.
Yeah.
I think it's a big issue of comparing yourself to others, of what they have, what they're posting. Sometimes people get to thinking, oh, well, I wish I had that. I wish I looked like that. So I think that's where the depression and those type of thoughts get into your head.
It definitely does. It definitely does not surprise me. I think it's a lot of people posting. The reason people feel bad about saying other things is because people are posting to make people feel better or feel bad about those things because they want to feel better about themselves, type of thing. So like when I post something and say I'm doing something that's really cool or something like that, I'm never posting that to make someone else feel bad, type of thing. It's just me like saying like, hey, this is fun, this is cool, and not necessarily like you're not doing this, like type of thing that I feel like a lot of people feel, that a lot of people do on purpose, and a lot of people feel because of that. And so I think that for it to be fixed, it just needs to be all around. It's never going to go away. It's just more of people being the better person and just deciding that that's what is best. Is not you shouldn't ever want to make someone feel bad about themselves, especially on social media, when it's just, you just shouldn't. I mean, it's, yeah.
Well,
Did
and I
you wanna say
know
something?
that lots of students will post the best aspects of their life that they feel are the best, and they don't always include the things that are happening that are bothering them, or the things that if they mess up or something. And you always post the best, and sometimes that can make the students who feel like they don't have the best not want to post anything because they're so afraid that it's not going to measure up to that person and it's not going to be worth anything. So then it's a slow downward hill of, I don't have that, so why am I important? And that can really affect mentally what you're thinking about yourself.
People can be especially cruel online. We all know that. Have any of you ever dealt with cyberbullying before on your social pages? Or do you know of anyone who has?
Dealt with personally. No one's ever personally cyberbullied me, but I've known people who have been, and I've seen it definitely just on the internet in general, from people that I don't know, people that I do know, just general rudeness online because it's not face to face.
Yeah.
Anyone can say anything they want because they feel like it, and you can't really call them out on that because you have no idea who they are half the time. And so yeah, I've definitely experienced that.
I think a lot of people they're very bold over social media, just like he said, because of the face-to-face aspect. But even then, you know, even politically, like, people will be so much more bold, and they're so much more willing to just say something that they would never say in real life. And a lot of times that worries me because it's like, if that's not something that you would say in real life, then you're not being your authentic self. You're not being who you really are. You're just using this as like kind of a screen. Yeah.
Definitely. I feel like a lot of people just tend to think, oh, well, I might as well just say it on here because I'm too afraid to say it in person. I think it's just the type of thing where sometimes I get on Snapchat and I see people just having arguments to each other on Snapchat where nobody else really wants to see it, but at the same time, people do want to see it just because that's their entertainment.
And I know another thing is people feel left out too when they see a picture of a group of friends that are out doing something and they're like, oh, I'm not there. Why was I not invited? And it can be it's just random thoughts of like, oh, maybe they didn't like me, or maybe they just didn't want me this time, and it can go out of hand without even someone thinking about it, being, oh, I forgot to include them in this, or that they would feel left out.
Social media is such a big part of what we do. Do you ever worry that it would have an impact on social skills? You guys are all very well spoken, and leaders at your schools. But do you notice that maybe sometimes people sending a text or sending a message via social media instead of talking face to face?
I have actually some very, very close friends who have like 60,000 followers or more. And when you meet them in real life, they're actually extremely, extremely shy. They have social skills, but not when you first meet them. You have to get introduced to them. And I think that sometimes Instagram can become like this entire different reality for people, and so much so that they just become this other person online, but they don't work on themselves in real life, and it really has an effect on, it's going to have an effect on them for the rest of their life, because they won't be kind of caught up socially in real life. Yeah.
And I know with lots of public presentations that people's social skills and ability to speak in front of large groups of people is just going way downhill, and it's just constantly become where they're afraid to talk in front of people because they have that screen that they can hide behind and talk to constantly.
We often hear about the negative aspects of social media. I wanted to ask the students about the positive impacts of social media as well. You'll hear what they said up next.